following is a feature presentation of the Replay Sports Channel, home for the great games. Wildcard Weekend comes to a close tonight here live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum. The Detroit Wheels from the Central Division pay a visit to the Oakland Invaders of the Pacific Division. Playoff 2021 underway. We've had the Tampa Bay Bandits, the Memphis Express, and the London Knights all book their tickets to go into the divisional round. We await the winner of this game tonight between Detroit and Oakland to determine the fourth team that will join them to take on the division winners in the next round. Hi everybody, Glenn Walker again, live from a broadcast booth here in Oakland. It's a cool night, 43 degrees, clear, excellent football weather between Detroit and Oakland. A little bit of story about both teams. Detroit comes in 7-7 under the first-year head coach Dan Campbell. This is their 17th playoff appearance in franchise history. They've won the league championship 4 times. A time of transition for Detroit. They missed the playoffs last season. You're probably familiar with the story. 6 playoff appearances from 2014 to 2019. 2 Pantheon Bowl appearances. 1-1 during that span. 43 years in the league, 4 championships. Tom Brady decides to leave for Tampa Bay after the 2019 season. Last season, they go 6-8. Head coach Matt Patricia gets fired. This leads to the hiring of Dan Campbell. He improves them by a game to 7-7. They make the playoffs and qualify as a wild card team. So they now, second year of Aaron Rodgers as the quarterback, and looks to help them advance way deep into the playoffs. And then across the field, we have the Oakland Invaders. An interesting note about the Oakland Invaders: they are the only WFL team who has never made it past a conference championship. They've been in the league for 33 years, have never been in a league championship game, never have won it. After 2021, it'll be interesting to see what happens. There is no stadium deal coming in from the city of Oakland, so the Invaders will be moving. Rumor has it that they will be relocating in Berlin and become the Berlin Thunder. So that is the backdrop here for Oakland, a talented team led by Patrick Mahomes. He has been an offensive MVP a couple of seasons ago, and has a running game now in Dalvin Cook to help support the passing game. So now we head to the field. Oakland has won the coin toss. They have elected to receive. Patterson is the deep man to receive the kickoff. Kicking off for Detroit will be Justin Tucker. Settling in as we finish up Wildcard Sunday here in the WFL. It's a short kick to Patterson. He'll take it at his own 5. And finally upended at the 41. There is a flag on the play. And we'll get an immediate greeting here from the referee, Craig Rolstad. And that is a holding call on Oakland. So the ball will be moved back to the Oakland 8, and that's where the Invaders will begin. So let's take a look at that Oakland offense. Again, we mentioned Patrick Mahomes. Quarterback led the league in passing yards, 4,398 yards. Running game, Dalvin Cook the running back. Michael Burton will be the fullback. Wide receivers, Robert Woods and Emmanuel Sanders are the wide receivers. Tight end will be Richard Rodgers. Left tackle, Orlando Brown Jr. Left guard, Elgton Jenkins. Center, Cody Whitehair. Right guard, David Edwards. Terrence Steele will be at right tackle. 1st and 10, Oakland in their home powder blue uniforms with the gold numerals and the gold helmets. Mahomes, passing on 1st down, completes to Sanders at the 15. Tackled by Maddox, a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. Let's take a look at that Detroit defense. Running out of the 4-3. Carl Nassib will be at left defensive end. Ed Oliver and Grover Stewart are the defensive tackles. Romeo Okwara will be the right defensive end. Middle linebacker will be Nick Virgil. TJ Watt, all-star defensive linebacker for Detroit. Avante Maddox, Eddie Jackson, Amani Hooker, Arthur Mollett, and A.J. Bowie are the defensive backs in for Detroit. Just underway here from Oakland. Mahomes passing again. This one's tipped at the line, falls incomplete. Swatted down by Peters. Brings up 3rd and 2. Detroit won the previous meeting back in Week 8 on Sunday Night Football. If you got a chance to watch it on our YouTube channel, they dominated Oakland with a 27-20 victory here at the Coliseum. Rodgers on that day, 33 or 41, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns in that game. 3rd and 2 for Oakland. Mahomes from the gun, under pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Oliver with the sack, and that will bring up 4th down. Oliver on the season had 5 sacks for the Detroit Wheels, and 3 and out go the Oakland Invaders on the game's first possession. Joseph Charlton is on to punt. Proch is set to receive. Detroit could have good field position here to start the game. Gets away a good punt. Fumble on the play, but Detroit recovers it. Proch recovers his own fumble. Ball will be right near midfield at the Detroit 49, and Aaron Rodgers and the Detroit Wheels offense come out. At running back, he's going to have Malcolm Brown. Detroit dealing with a lot of injuries. 3 of the running backs are out. Cam Akers, Rex Burkhead, and Miller will be seeing some significant time out. Also, wide receiver Julian Edelman out of this game. He had 9 catches in their previous game against Oakland. Sterling Shepard and Demarcus Robinson are the wide receivers. Travis Kelce will be the tight end. Kelce getting all-star selection to the Western Conference. 1st and 10 Detroit. They're in their white uniforms, red numbers, and gold helmets. Moving left to right across your screen. Rodgers hands off to Brown, sweeps right into the line, and no gain. Campbell there with the tackle at the Detroit 49. Let's take a look at that Oakland defense. At left defensive end, Jabal Shear. The defensive tackles are Aaron Donald, the all-star defensive tackle. Darren Payne is the other defensive tackle. DeMarcus Lawrence is at the right defensive end. Middle linebacker is Kenneth Murray. He'll be surrounded by Devondre Campbell and Miles Jack. Cornerbacks are Mackenzie Alexander and Rasul Douglas. The safeties are Jordan Poyer and Darnell Savage. 2nd and 10, 13-14 as we are just getting underway here from Oakland. Lewis is now the lone running back. Rodgers back to pass. Completes over the middle to Robinson near the 40. Alexander spins him down at the Oakland 36. 1st down, Detroit. Brown back into the game at running back. Rodgers in trouble. Going to leave the pocket. Heads near the 30. Lawrence spins him down at the 29. A gain of 7 yards for Aaron Rodgers. It's only the 3rd postseason meeting between these two teams. Back in 2016, when the Invaders were briefly known as the Tokyo Power, they won 34-29 in the Western Wildcard game. And then more recently, 2019, which was Tom Brady's last season in Detroit, the Wheels won 27-24 at Ford Field in the Western Divisional Playoff. So third meeting between these two teams in the postseason. Brings up 2nd and 3. Rodgers from the gun, in trouble, hit, fumbles the ball, and quickly picked up by the center, David Bakhtiari. So a loss of 6 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 9. Aaron Donald into the backfield very quickly there, punching that ball out as he gets the sack of Aaron Rodgers. So 3rd and 9, ball at the Oakland 35. Detroit will need to get to the Oakland 26 to get a first down. Rodgers calling the signal. Back to pass, drifting right to avoid the pressure. Completes it to Shepard at the 30. Immediately hit by Douglas. Still short of the first down. Brings up 4th and 2, and out will come the field goal kicking unit, Justin Tucker. On the season, 23 of 27 in the field goal kicking department. This one will be from about 46 yards. Hardly no wind in the stadium. And Detroit takes the early lead. They lead at 3-0 here in Oakland with 9:43 to go in the first quarter. Tucker set to kick off to Oakland. Patterson is the deep man. He also has Raymond and Burton as the short kick returners. Patterson takes it from his own 1 and finally brought down at the Oakland 33. So 1st and 10 Oakland. Second possession of the ball game. 9:35 to go here in the first quarter. They'll start from their own 33-yard line. They went 3 and out in their first possession. Cook is the lone running back behind Mahomes. Mahomes, play action, back to pass, fires near side to Woods at the 45. He's got a first down. Brought down by Bowie. So it'll be a gain of 16. They'll mark the ball at the Oakland 49. Mahomes on a rollout, looking deep. He's going to check down, looks like to Woods, but Bowie there to break up the pass play. Brings up 2nd and 10. Second and 10 from the Oakland 49. Just under 9 minutes to go, first quarter. Detroit leads at 3-0. Delayed draw to Cook. Cook past the 50. He's got the first down, a little more. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Oakland. And the Detroit defense is fooled on the draw play. A 51-yard touchdown run by Dalvin Cook. Let's take a look at it again on the replay. And just turns on the afterburners there as he gets into the secondary. Will Lutz on to kick the extra point, and Oakland has taken the lead 7-3 here with 8:26 to go, first quarter. Dalvin Cook, 51-yard touchdown run. Dalvin Cook also an all-star selection for the Western Conference, joining teammates such as defensive tackle Aaron Donald and linebacker Miles Jack. 5 rushing touchdowns on the season for Cook in the regular season. Lutz prepares to kick off deep. Lewis is back to receive for Detroit. And this one's going to go in and out of the end zone for a touchback. Detroit will set up shop at their own 20. 8:26 to go here, first quarter. Screen pass from Rodgers to Brown. He's got the first down. Brown out to midfield. Finally tackled by Miles Jack. A gain of 30 yards. And you see again on the replay there, Brown with just that burst of speed. A backup running back. Again, Cam Akers out. Possibly will be able to play if the Wheels make it to the conference championship. Dion Lewis is also available at running back. The Wheels did pick up an additional running back and some help at cornerback as well. They have a lot of cornerbacks out. 5 cornerbacks by my count here, looking at the official injury report. So a lot of injuries coming into this time of year for Detroit. Daphne is one of those running backs I mentioned. He's lined up at fullback in the I formation. Brown is the deep back. Brown gets the carry up the middle, gets into Oakland territory, gain of 3 yards, tackled by Payne. A somewhat smaller injury report for Oakland, all on the defensive line, or on the defensive side of the ball. Defensive tackle Pierce is out, defensive lineman Jones, and cornerback Arnett. All 3 are out. 2nd and 7. Lewis is into the game now at running back. From the gun, Rodgers. Screen to Lewis at midfield, and he's going to be close to a first down. Murray with the tackle at the Oakland 39. First down, Detroit. 6.5 minutes to go here, first quarter. Oakland leads at 7-3. Lewis will stay in the game. Lewis, pitch right. Looking for a hole on that right side of the line. Gets near the first down. Detroit thinks they have it. Craig Rolstead and the crew says they don't. And Dan Campbell's going to challenge here. But after the video review in consultation with the instant replay people in New York, Detroit will lose that challenge. So probably an ill-advised challenge there by Dan Campbell. It'll bring up 2nd and inches. Ball officially at the Oakland 29. Lewis, the deep back. He'll get the handoff. And it looks like he's got the first down. Tripped up by Campbell at the 27. First down, Detroit. Brown back in the game at running back. Play action. Rodgers looking to go deep. Checks down to the running back, Brown. Jack with the tackle at the 21. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Lewis will check in at running back. He'll get the handoff. Off tackle left. Stopped at the line. No gain. DeMarcus Lawrence with the tackle. Brings up 3rd and 4. Ball's at the Oakland 21. Kelsey moves over to the slot. Man in motion. Rodgers drifting right. Fires over to Shepard at the 15. He's got the first down. Tackled by Douglas at the Oakland 13. Detroit inside the red zone. Rodgers 6 of 6 so far in the game. Fires over the middle to Kelsey at the 5. Brought down by Poyer. It's a gain of 10 yards. First and goal Detroit at the Oakland 3. With under 3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Rodgers from the gun, back to pass, fires near side to Robinson. Robinson's going to tiptoe inside for the touchdown. He tiptoed to stay in bounds and completes the touchdown pass from Rodgers. 3-yard touchdown pass from Aaron Rodgers to Allen Robinson. Tucker on to kick the point after, and Detroit regains the lead 10-7. The Detroit offense in the top 10 this season overall, 8th overall in total offense, 9th running game, 9th passing game. And one of the issues that Oakland has dealt with on both sides of the ball has been red zone. Red zone defense, they've allowed 95% of scoring opportunities. Offense, that's another matter we'll talk about as the game progresses. Patterson back to return. He's going to let this one go through the end zone for the touchback. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go, first quarter. And we've got a very good ball game ahead of us here so far. Wheels lead it 10-7. Winner of this game travels to St. Louis next Sunday to take on the Stars. I formation behind Mahomes. Cook gets the handoff. Off tackle left. Gets a couple. Tackled by Vigil at the Oakland 23. Brings up 2nd and 7. Cook again. This time he's going to try to penetrate the right side of the line. Anzalone tackles him at the 29. A gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1. Mahomes under center. Going to try to dive across the line to pick up the first down, and he gets a few more. TJ Watt with the tackle at the 38. Less than 30 seconds left to go. And Oakland's going to try to run one more play before the end of the quarter. And they do not get the play off in time. So we are through the first 15 minutes of this game. Detroit leads 10-7 here in Oakland. Baseball fans, just a reminder, our 1967 Major League Baseball replay continues with our next Saturday game of the week, the Boston Red Sox, in the midst of an American League pennant race with the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. They get to visit the aforementioned Chicago White Sox on this game, August 26, 1967, so definitely check that out. And then here is how things stand. If Detroit wins today, they will be visiting the St. Louis Stars. All the other matchups are set. Saturday, December 25th, Christmas Day, we're going to have Tampa Bay at Toronto for the early game. Memphis will be visiting Las Vegas in the late Saturday game. And then the early Sunday game on December 26th, the London Knights, fresh off their victory over Philadelphia earlier today, will be visiting Orlando. And then, obviously, don't want to offend any Oakland fans. If Oakland wins, that's what the graphic will look like with the Oakland helmet logo. So that's the only remaining spot that we are wondering about of who gets to punch their ticket to go into the divisional round. So a quick look at our first quarter statistics. Slight edge to Detroit as far as yards gained, time of possession, and in first downs. Aaron Rodgers off to a fantastic start. 8 of 8, 87 yards and a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes only 2 of 4 for 24 yards. And the comparison of the two quarterbacks, which has been a lot of the pregame stuff that's been out there in the media this week leading into the game. So we're back after commercial, starting the second quarter. Oakland has the ball. It's 1st and 10. They're at their 38. They're moving right to left across your screen. Cook is the lone running back behind Mahomes. Mahomes screens it to Cook. There's a flag on the play. Incomplete pass. But the good news for Oakland is Detroit was offside, so penalty accepted. Both teams only penalized once so far tonight. So it'll be 1st and 5 for the Invaders. Ball will be placed at the Oakland 43. Cook, off tackle left, close to the first down, and they will give him the first down. Cook having that big 51-yard touchdown run to give Oakland their points on the night so far. So 1st and 10 Oakland, ball just outside the midfield stripe. Mahomes, back to pass, screens it to Cook. Cook gets inside Detroit territory, tackled by Anzalone at the Detroit 46, so gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. And Cook will head to the sidelines for a breather, and Duke Johnson will come in now at running back. Mahomes in trouble. Flushed out of the pocket. Look out. 30, 20. Jackson finally makes the tackle on Mahomes at the Detroit 13. A gain of 33 yards for Patrick Mahomes. He is a danger in the open field. Flushed out of the pocket, and then he just takes off. Ball will be placed at the Detroit 13. Oakland looking to regain the lead. 13:06 left to go here in the second quarter. Mahomes from the pistol, looking, fires into the end zone for Sanders, and Maddox with the coverage there. Sanders looking over at one of the officials thinking that should have been defensive pass interference, but no flag, no call. Brings up 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Mahomes with time. Fires to Sanders again. Leaps, but he can't come up with it. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. And again, the problem with the red zone. And when asked about it, head coach Kyle Shanahan really couldn't provide an answer as to why Oakland has difficulty scoring from within the 20. They are only 69% effective in the offensive red zone. It's just been interesting that if you saw the Sunday night game between these two teams back in Week 8, we saw that displayed quite effectively. So it definitely is, and definitely something you don't want to be going into the playoffs having issues with that. So 3rd and 10. Oakland just needs to get to the 3-yard line to pick up a first down. Mahomes drifts to his right to avoid the pressure, completes the pass to Sanders at the 5. So it brings up 4th and 2, and Will Lutz will come out to kick the field goal. So they will not try to risk it on 4th and 2. Will Lutz will come out to attempt to tie the game with a short-range field goal. This one should be from about 24, 25 yards. Snap is good. The kick is good. We're tied at 10 apiece between Detroit and Oakland here from the County Coliseum. Oakland prepares to kick off. 11:25 to go here, second quarter. A close game so far. Kind of keeping track of the games we've had so far. The Chicago-Memphis game was close. How that ended. For the first half, at least earlier today, the Philadelphia-London game was close, and then London just ran away with it in the second half. And something interesting to note, too, the home team has won 3 out of 3 games so far now. If you look back at playoff history here in the WFL, there's always been at least one team, well, not always, I should say, but recent history, and I'll have to look that up for you at halftime, but of at least one road team getting a win. And we are at the last game of the wild card round, so be interesting to see what happens here. So Oakland prepares to kick off. Lewis is back to return for Detroit. He's going to take it from 1 yard inside of his own end zone. Finally brought down at the Detroit 21. 11:15 to go, second quarter. Detroit will start possession from their own 21. Rodgers, 8 of 8 so far today for 87 yards. Screen pass to Brown in the backfield. He gets out to the 25. Nailed by Miles Jack at the 27. Gain of 6 yards. Ball will be placed at the Detroit 27. Lewis into the game now at running back. Rodgers from the gun. Back to pass. Over the middle to Shepard at midfield. Makes the catch. Tackled by Douglas at the Oakland 48. 25-yard pass reception by Shepard. And we'll take a look at that one again. Great concentration there by the young wide receiver. And Douglas making the touchdown-saving tackle. Brown back in at running back. He'll get the carry. Off tackle right to the 40. And close to the first down. But the ball is well shy of the first down. Brings up 2nd and inches. Ball at the Oakland 38. Brown tries to dive over the line for the first down. Tackled by Campbell, but he gets the first down. So first down Detroit. 8:42 to go, second quarter. Rodgers, back to pass. Over the middle to Kelsey at the 30. Brought down by Poyer. Lewis into the game now at running back. Lewis goes to his left, gets across the line, first down, dropped by DeMarcus Lawrence at the 27. Just past the halfway point of a fast-moving second quarter. Rodgers, play action. Under pressure, fires to Robinson at the 10, the 5, touchdown Detroit. Rodgers avoids the pressure there by Lawrence and launches a long pass caught by Allen Robinson for the touchdown, and Detroit regains the lead. A 27-yard touchdown pass, Rodgers' second of the day and Robinson's second of the day. Tucker, point after attempt is good. Detroit leads at 17-10 with 6.5 minutes to go before halftime. It's been a seesaw game so far. Both teams have had the lead at least once. As the kickoff goes through the end zone for a touchback, Oakland will start at their own 20. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Oakland making their 5th straight postseason appearance. Again, though, the asterisk that no team wants is they've never advanced past a conference championship. Never known what it's like to participate in a league championship. What a going-away present this would be for the Oakland fans, though, if this would be the season to do it. High formation now behind Mahomes. Cook will get the handoff. He's to the 25. Tackled by Vigil at the 28. On the night so far, Cook, 5 carries, 74 yards. Obviously, the 51-yard touchdown ate up most of that. And it brings up 2nd and 2. He's going to take a quick breather on the sideline. And in will come Alexander Madison at running back. Madison will get the handoff. He's got the first down. He's to the 35, 40, 45. Finally spun down by Anzalone at the Oakland 48. 5.5 minutes to go. And Oakland is on the move. Johnson into the game now at running back. Mahomes, roll out right, looking to go deep. Completes it to Fulham at the 35. He's to the 25, 20. Finally tackled by Mollett at the Detroit 19. A 33-yard gain for Fulham. Mahomes is so dangerous, so mobile, and he throws across his body. The only quarterback I know who could do that and not really worry about fear of interception there. Incredible play. Cook back in again at running back. Mahomes pitches right to Cook. At the 15, near the 10. Anzalone spins him down there. Gain of 9 yards. We're just under 4 minutes to go here, second quarter. Oakland trails 17-10 to Detroit. Mahomes from the gun. Has time. Back to pass. Completes it to Woods at the 5. Touchdown, Oakland. And just like that, we're a point after attempt away from being tied. Now look at that again. Perfect protection. And newsflash, Oakland scores inside the red zone. Lutz with the point after attempt. It's good. We're tied at 17. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go. And I've got a feeling this one's going to be one of those games where it's going to be the team with the ball last that will probably win the game. Lewis awaiting the kickoff. It's a short one. Returns it from his own 2. Finally is rustled down at the Detroit 23. 3:02 to go. We have the 2-minute warning coming up. Oakland has all 3 of its timeouts. Detroit has 2. They lost a timeout on a challenge earlier in the quarter. Brown in again at running back. Rodgers back to pass. Fires ahead of him, incomplete, and that's the first incomplete pass that Rodgers has thrown today. He completed his first 12 passes in a row. Rodgers from the pistol, back to pass, has time, and in and out of the hands of Shepard. Douglas was there on the coverage, a little too close there, but again, the Craig Rolstead and the crew are kind of letting the players play in this game. Brings up 3rd and 10 for Detroit. Empty backfield behind Rodgers. Back to pass. Looking for Kelsey, but it's incomplete. So 3 and out for Detroit, and they'll be forced to punt with just under 3 minutes to go here before halftime. Oakland's defense holds. Cameron Johnston on to punt for Detroit. Raymond back at his own 40 to receive for Oakland. A good kick. Raymond from his own 25. Finally stopped near the 35, but this one's going to be coming back. Another illegal block on the Oakland special teams. Remember, they had one earlier on the kickoff return back in the first quarter. 2:37 to go in the second quarter. We're tied at 17. Oakland gets the ball starting at their own 21. Play action. Mahomes back to pass. Fires it downfield. Looking for Fulham, but he cannot come up with it. Incomplete. Mahomes on the night. 6 of 11 for 80 yards. Mahomes back to pass. Completes it to Sanders at the 31. First down. Makes the catch and brought down at the 34 by Maddox. They're going to go into their hurry-up, try to get one more play in before the 2-minute warning. And they do not get the playoff in time. So we are now at the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Detroit 17, Oakland 17. It's been a great first half so far. A close game between these two teams. And we have an entire second half to go. So stay tuned with us. Detroit leads this series 9-8. 18th meeting between these two teams. They did meet during the regular season. Detroit won here 27-10 back on Sunday Night Football of Week 8. Only their third postseason meeting. All of them have been pretty recent, within the last 10 years. They'll empty out the backfield behind Mahomes on 1st and 10. Mahomes looking over the middle, Fulham at the 40. Quickly brought down by Maddox at the Oakland 43. Oakland trying to hurry up to set up the next play. And penalty flags fly, and Carl Nassib, defensive end for Detroit, jumped. And so 5 yards assessed and automatic first down for Oakland. Ball will be placed at the Oakland 48, minute 36 to go in the first half. Oakland has all 3 of its timeouts. And Detroit, I believe, will receive, Detroit will receive the kickoff to start the third quarter. Mahomes, under pressure, gets one off to Woods at the Detroit 35. Tackled by Bowie at the Detroit 32. Again, quickly hustling to the line. Calling out the play. Gets the play off in time. Back to pass. Completes it to Patterson at the 25. Dropped by Coleman at the Detroit 23. 69 seconds left to go. Mahomes receiving good blocking there. Completes it to Kittle near sideline. Finally angled out of bounds by Jackson at the Detroit 12. 48 seconds left. Oakland in the red zone. 1st and 10. They have at least 3 shots at the end zone here. Mahomes, 11 of 16, 142 yards tonight. Looking quarter of the end zone for Woods, touchdown. Mahomes just puts the floater up there, and Woods gets underneath the ball, makes the catch, and Oakland regains the lead late in the second quarter. Beautiful pass there by Mahomes, perfectly timed. And Woods with the great catch. And Oakland leads by 7. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. We've had multiple lead changes in the game so far. Detroit set to return. Lewis will take the ball at his own 3. And he's finally tackled at the 23, but there is a flag holding on the receiving team. So with 29 seconds left, and with the prospect of getting the ball to start the second half, I expect Detroit here is going to do a kneel down and head to the locker room. And Aaron Rodgers will do a kneel down. Whoa, that's interesting. Kyle Shanahan's going to say, whoa, wait a second. We're going to call a timeout here. So he does have 2 remaining. We saw something maybe a little bit similar earlier today in the Philadelphia-London game. Using a timeout, so you don't get to keep them in your pocket and use them later. So very interesting. So 2nd and 10. And this time Brown's going to take off and get a run. Doesn't get a pickup, but again, Oakland's going to use a timeout. Oakland thinking here because of the field position. Detroit's sitting in its own 6. that maybe some type of a turnover here, a pick six, scoop and score, or with some time left after a punt that they might have a shot at another score and increase their lead here. So possible thinking there by Coach Shanahan. Detroit only down by 7, not willing to risk losing the ball. Mack gets the carry. Marlon Mack, haven't called his name a lot recently. So it brings up 4th and 2. Oakland will not use the timeout, and Detroit will not run another play. So we have had an amazing first half, several lead changes. Oakland has the advantage now. They lead 24-17 as both teams head to the locker rooms. And we should be in store for a terrific second half. So we're at halftime. Take a quick look at the statistics there. Let's see the lead changes we've had. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 5 lead changes so far in this game. 5 lead changes. And if you look at the statistics there, Oakland kind of opening up the advantage there. Almost 300 yards of total offense after 2 quarters. Time of possession very even there. Both quarterbacks, look at that. Rodgers, 12 of 15, 153 yards, 2 touchdowns. Mahomes, 12 of 17, 154 yards and 2 touchdowns. It was, we were kind of hoping going into this game that we would get this great quarterback duel between Rodgers and Mahomes, and so far we've got it. Dalvin Cook, 6 carries, 83 yards and a touchdown. Robert Woods, 4 receptions and 2 touchdowns. So that's definitely what we've been getting so far. Earlier today, earlier this weekend, if you missed it, we know 3 of the 4 teams that advance on to divisional round game. So I'm just going to put up the slide here. If the present score holds, if Oakland wins, it's just to kind of show where we're at, so Detroit fans don't get upset. So Tampa Bay wins yesterday, huge over New York. They get to travel to Toronto. They get to travel to the Great White North and take on the Toronto Hitmen. Early game on Christmas Day. Memphis and that great come-from-behind win, last-second win over the Chicago Fire, go to play the Las Vegas Outlaws on the late game, Saturday, December 25th. So some great Christmas games there for you as you're celebrating Christmas. And then the day after, Boxing Day, the London Knights getting their first playoff win after a 6-game losing streak in the playoffs. They defeat Philadelphia handily earlier today. They will be going to Florida, warm, sunny Florida, to take on the Orlando Apollos. And if the current score holds, it will be the Oakland Invaders who go to pay a visit to the St. Louis Stars. So that will be the late game on Sunday. And of course, we'll show you the slide if it's Detroit. That's what it would look like if it's Detroit. All right, so both teams have come back out from the locker rooms. We're ready to start the second half of this last game of Wildcard Weekend of WFL 2021. Detroit will receive. Lewis is the deep man. Short kick. He's going to take it from his own 5. And we have another flag. We've had a lot of flags on the special teams plays today. And this is an illegal block. So once again, Detroit starting a possession with poor field position. The ball will be spotted at the Detroit 10. Aaron Rodgers coming out onto the field with the offense. 12 of 15, 153 yards, passing, 2 touchdowns. Play action. Rodgers back to pass. Looking for Kelsey, but it's incomplete. Poyer on the coverage there. And Rodgers unable to complete the pass to his tight end. Brings up 2nd and 10. Third quarter, and the more recent game, especially the game we saw today, third quarter was kind of the tipping point, if you will, where we saw the team that ended up winning the game being the where they kind of start to take control of the game. I wonder if we'll see that here in this game. Rodgers looking for a screen pass to Brown, completes it. Brown to the 15. Gains 8 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. We'll take a look at the third down conversions for both teams so far. Not so good. Detroit 1 of 4. Oakland 1 of 3 so far on third down. Empty backfield behind Rodgers. Back to pass. Completes it to James at the 30. He's got the first down. Joseph pulls him down at the Detroit 32. 1st and 10 Detroit as they get to move out of that end of their end zone there. Brown back in the game at running back. Up the middle. Gets to about the 35. Sheared with the stop. They'll mark him at the Detroit 36. Brings up 2nd and 6. Lewis into the game now at running back on 2nd and 6. Rodgers back to pass. In trouble, and he is sacked. Payne, bringing the house of Payne, sacks him for a 12-yard loss. What a play there. And Rodgers sacked for the 2nd time today. And it brings up 3rd and 18. I mean, Payne just comes out of nowhere. Right through the middle. Nobody blocking him. Rodgers from the gun, back to pass. Fires over the middle to Kelsey. He's got it. Tackled by Poyer, but it's not going to be close to a first down. Brings up 4th and 8, and Detroit will be forced to punt. So Oakland, an objective coming out of the locker room, hold Detroit on the third quarter's first possession. They are successful in that. Johnston punts it away to Raymond. Raymond's going to call for the fair catch at the Oakland 18. So now objective number 2 if you're Oakland. Try to score and extend the lead. They lead by 7, 24-17, just under 11 minutes to go here, third quarter. I formation lined up behind Mahomes. Cook will get the handoff. There is a flag on the play. And whoa, late hit by Bowie of Detroit. Oh man, can't have that. Late hit on Cook, and they're going to add some more yards there. So it's only a 2-yard gain, but then Bowie kind of comes in with a little bit of the extracurricular. And Dan Campbell's just cannot believe it. And we're starting to see it unfurl here for Detroit. So 1st and 10 Oakland at their own 35. Mahomes from the pistol. He's in trouble. He's going to take off, running. Finally hit by Vigil after a gain of 3. They'll spot the ball at the 38-yard line. Second and 7, 10.5 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Mahomes drops back under pressure, fires a screen over to Duke Johnson. Johnson to the 40. He's got the first down at the 45. Finally stopped by Vigil at the 49-yard line. So near midfield, 1st and 10 Oakland. Very even in the first downs. Oakland 15 first downs, Detroit 12. Cook will get the handoff straight up the middle, breaks into Detroit territory. Finally tackled by Peters at the Detroit 42. 1 yard shy of the needed 10. 2nd and 1. Madison comes into the game. He'll get the carry on this one. Breaks across the line, gets the first down and a little more. Finally pulled down to the turf by TJ Watt at the Detroit 36. Oakland moving effectively across the field. Detroit defensively struggling. Mahomes back to pass. Fires over the middle to Kittle, but he can't hang on. Incomplete. Jackson was there with the tackle, and Kittle could not complete the catch. Brings up 2nd and 10. Kittle, only 1 catch so far tonight for 11 yards. Brings up 2nd and 10. Mahomes from the gun. Back to pass. Drifts to his right. Throws down near side to Sanders. Dives when he can't make the catch. Cannot make the catch. The ground, he lost control of it as he came to the ground. It's incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 10. Patterson's just kind of slapping himself on the helmet there, wishing he would have been able to hold on to that one. Past the halfway mark of a fast-moving third quarter. Mahomes with protection, flag on the play, throws short to Patterson at 35. And wait and see the call. It's going to be against the defense. It's offside, so there's only 2 yards gained on the pass, so Oakland will accept the penalty. 2 yards. It'll repeat 3rd down. It's 3rd and 5. So they will repeat 3rd down. Mahomes looking for Kittle, and it's incomplete. Kittle cannot make the catch. Brings up 4th and 5 with 7:14 left to go. So Will Lutz, longest kick for him so far this season has been from 54. So this one should definitely be within his range as Oakland tries to take a 10-point lead here. Very little wind here tonight, as Lutz will attempt from 49 yards. It's up, and it's good. Oakland in the driver's seat leads 27-17. Detroit back to receive. Lewis takes it from his own 4, finally brought down at the 21. They have struggled with penalties tonight. Detroit, 6 penalties for 46 yards. Most of those have been called on the special teams. So Detroit will start from its own 21, 7:02 left to go here, third quarter. They trail by 10. Aaron Rodgers brings his team up to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass. Fires to Kelsey over the middle at the 30, close to a first down, but Poyer makes the tackle, and Kelsey is a yard shy of the first down. 2nd and 1 from the Detroit 30. Brown gets the handoff, goes into the line, and he gets the first down, stopped by Murray at the Detroit 32. We're approaching the 6-minute mark of the third quarter. Rodgers moves to the shotgun, back to pass, fires a screen to Lewis. Lewis to the 40, first down, and finally stopped at the 44 by Murray. Rodgers on the night, 17 of 21, 206 yards. 1st and 10, ball be placed at the Detroit 44. Past the 5.5-minute mark of the third quarter. Hand off to Brown, up the middle, gets to about the 46 before he's tackled by Miles Jack. Gain of 2. 8 carries on the night for Brown, just 21 yards rushing, 4 catches for 50 yards receiving. Second and 8 from the Detroit 46. From the gun, Rodgers with time, back to pass, fires near far side to Shepard, but Shepard can't pull it in as he goes out of bounds. Douglas with some great coverage there brings up 3rd and 8 for Detroit. 4 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the third quarter. Rodgers from the pocket. Fires near side to Arcega-Whiteside, complete and first down. Arcega-Whiteside makes his first catch of the game, and it's good for 9 yards and a first down. Ball be marked at the Oakland 45. Under 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Detroit trails by 10. They are now inside Oakland territory. Hand off to Brown. Flag on the play. He's got the first down, but let's see what the result of the flag is. It's going to be encroachment on the defense. So that penalty will be declined. 14-yard gain for Brown. Probably his best run of the day. And I believe, yes, that was his longest run of the day. Results in another Detroit first down. Ball will be placed at the Oakland 31. Rodgers, quick pass to James at the 20. There's a fumble on the play. Kelsey there, Johnny on the spot to recover it for Detroit. And Detroit, they'll mark the ball for Detroit at the 20-yard line. Detroit, very, very fortunate there that number 87 was there for Detroit. So now just inside the red zone for Detroit. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Detroit looking to cut into Oakland's lead. Pitch left to Brown. Finds a hole at the 15, near the 10. And Murray with the stop at the 10-yard line. Brings up 1st and goal, Detroit. 10th play of the drive coming up. Rodgers back to pass. Looking near side to Kelsey. He catches it at the 4 and then pushed out of bounds. Kelsey was trying to angle toward the pylon there on the near side, but Poyer pushes him out at the Oakland 3. 93 seconds left, third quarter. Hand off to Brown. Off tackle left, into the end zone, touchdown. And Detroit is about ready to make this a 3-point ball game. Great blocking there by that Detroit offensive line. The hole that opened up there for Brown. Tucker with the kick. And just like that, it's a 3-point ball game. With 49 seconds left to go, third quarter. It's Oakland 27, Detroit 24. Patterson back to return for Oakland. This game's far from over. Patterson takes the short kickoff, returns it to the Oakland 30. 45 seconds left to go, third quarter. And Patrick Mahomes brings out the Oakland Offense. Hands off to Cook, off tackle right. Gets near the 35 where he's tackled by Anceloni. 37 seconds left to go in the third quarter. We've had a great, exciting game here so far. One of these teams will move on to the divisional round and face the St. Louis Stars next Sunday. Madison will go off tackle left this time. He's near the first down. And the officials say he does have the first down, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. So buckle your seatbelts, fans. We've got an exciting 15 minutes ahead of WFL football. Oakland Invaders lead at 27-24. And taking a look at those third quarter statistics just shows you that Detroit kind of took over time of possession there in the third quarter. Penalties have been a factor though for them. I think Detroit might be a different ball game if it hadn't been for those penalties. But Aaron Rodgers on the night, 20 of 25, 233 yards, 2 touchdowns. And Malcolm Brown in that last drive. They really went to the run game. And Oakland, who on the season, 10th in the league against the run, they seem to struggle there. All right, we move into quarter number 4 of this exciting wild card game here from the Western Conference between Detroit and Oakland. What will the final 15 minutes bring us here? Play action. Mahomes looking deep. Completes it to Fulham at the 35. Stopped by Millette at the 30. A 30-yard pass reception to start the fourth quarter. Take a look at that one again. Great protection there. And Fulham, he's made some big-time catches this season for Oakland. Madison back in the game at running back. Cook getting a little bit extra time to get a breather there before he heads back into the fourth quarter. Madison will get the handoff, off tackle left. He'll pick up the first down. Tackled by Vigil at the 19. So just in 4 plays, the Oakland Invaders have gained 51 yards. Detroit's defense, again, that secondary, beset by injuries. 5 of their cornerbacks out this game. Mahomes from the pistol, has time, throws over the middle to Fulham at the 5. And Oakland stretches their lead back to 10. This duel between quarterbacks continues as Mahomes answers Aaron Rodgers with the 19-yard touchdown pass to Fulham. Will Lutz on to kick the extra point. And it's good. Oakland 34, Detroit 24, 13-19 left to go in the fourth quarter. What a game. Lewis standing at his own goal line, gets a good return, finally tackled down by Joyner at the Detroit 27. 13:07 left to go. This one's been a classic so far between Aaron Rodgers of the Detroit Wheels and Patrick Mahomes of the Oakland Invaders. Rodgers sets up under center. Play action. Looking to throw deep. Completes it to Robinson at the 40. Robinson gets to midfield before he's tackled by Alexander at the 50-yard line. A 23-yard gain. Rodgers, 21 of 26, 256 yards. Mahomes, 15 of 23, 214 yards. Rodgers back to pass again, this time near side to Robinson. And Robinson pushed out of bounds by Alexander. A gain of 9 yards, brings up 2nd and 1. Ball at the Oakland 41. Lewis in at running back. Play action on 2nd and 1. Rodgers throws to Shepard at the 30. Rodgers, 23 of 28, 281 yards. Gain of 16 yards. I'm telling you, it's going to be the last team who has the ball in this game will win it. In just 3 plays, Detroit has gained 48 yards. And Rodgers saw something he didn't like. He calls a timeout. So saw something there in the defense that he wasn't real sure about. So he's going to consult with Dan Campbell over on the sideline. What a game we've had so far. I think of all the previous wildcard games we've had so far this week, this has been the best one so far. But we still need an ending, so we don't know how this one's going to end. Rodgers, after the timeout, sets up in the shotgun. Back to pass, looking for James, but it's incomplete. James not able to get to the ball. Brings up 2nd and 10. Detroit trails by 10 points. And it's just been back and forth the whole game. Rodgers in the pocket. Screen pass to Lewis from the backfield. Lewis will get to the 20, gets to the 15. Picks up the first down. Murray with the tackle at the 14. So Detroit inside the red zone. So on the day, Detroit has had 2 previous visits in the red zone. They were successful with 2 scores. Oakland, 4 times in the red zone. They've scored every time. 3 touchdowns, 1 field goal. Rodgers under center. Back to pass, looking over the middle for Kelsey, and it's incomplete. It's over his head. That would have been a sure touchdown. Brings up 2nd and 10. We're under the 10-minute mark of the 4th quarter. Rodgers from the pistol. He's being chased, finally sacked by Lawrence. 3rd sack of the night for that Oakland defense. And a big play for DeMarcus Lawrence. We'll take a look at that one again. Lawrence, spin move, penetrates the backfield and the blind side of Aaron Rodgers. Brings up 3rd and 19. Rodgers looking, has time, incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Robinson. So out will come Justin Tucker and the field goal unit with 8:55 to go. Still plenty of time as they will try to cut the score down to at least a touchdown here. Tucker from about 40 yards out. And it's good. So Tucker's 40-yard field goal makes it a 34-27 game with 8 minutes 50 seconds left to go. Oakland seems to get ahead, and then Detroit's right there. But that was a big stop by Oakland's defense, I think there. The sack and then holding them to a field goal, that was big. Patterson back deep to return. Oh, it'll be Raymond this time. Raymond's going to return this one. Not much running room. He'll be tackled at the Oakland 20. 8:41 left to go. I'm watching a great game here between Patrick Mahomes and Aaron Rodgers. Cook in the game now at running back. Going to be carrying a lot of the load here, I imagine, as he goes off tackle right. Gets to his 100-yard mark on the day. Officially, 10 carries, 104 yards for Dalvin Cook. Brings up 2nd and 5 from the Oakland 25. Cook gets the carry again. Picks up the first down. Anzalone with the tackle at the Oakland 32. Nearing the 7.5-minute mark of the fourth quarter. Hand off to Cook. Up the middle. Boy, he's really hard to bring down. Another 11-yard gain. Another first down. Tackled by TJ Watt at the Oakland 43. Mahomes back to pass this time. And batted down by Peters. I think that's his second deflected pass on the day. Brings up 2nd and 10. Johnson now in the game at running back. Mahomes will throw a screen to him. Gets to the 45, gets to the 50, and they'll mark the ball at the Detroit 49. Not enough for the first down, though. They say it's going to be 3rd and 2. 6:18 to go here. Time becoming a factor now for Detroit. Mahomes from the pistol, back to pass, on 3rd and 2. Fires over the middle, looking for Patterson, but Jackson nearly came away with that one. 4th and 2 for Oakland, and they're going to be forced to punt. Oh, boy. Just when you think things couldn't get more interesting. Charlton's going to try to angle this one toward the sideline. They're going to mark the ball out at the Detroit 10. 5.5 minutes to go. Only a touchdown separates these two teams. Brown up the middle. He's going to get a couple. Tackled by Sheard at the 12-yard line. Brings up 2nd and 8. Mahomes looking over the middle, completes it to Kelsey. He's got the first down at the 20. And with that pass, Aaron Rodgers crosses the 300-yard mark for the night. 25 of 33, 302 yards. Ball will be marked at the Detroit 22. We're just under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 4. Lewis in the game at running back. Pitches left. Looking for the hole, and I think he's stopped at the line. Lawrence pushes him out of bounds at the 22. Clock stops at 4 minutes, 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rodgers back to pass. Fires over the middle to James at the 35. Complete. Joseph with the stop at the Detroit 37. 3:55 to go now. Empty backfield for Rodgers. Back to pass. Completes it to Robinson again at the Detroit 45. Tackled by Alexander. Brings up 2nd and 2. 3:15 to go. Rodgers picking Oakland defense apart with a short passing game. Another completion to James, this time at midfield, where he's pushed out of bounds by Joseph, stopping the clock at 2:33. I don't know if Joseph should have done that, stopping the clock. Detroit picks up the first down. Ball is just inside Oakland territory at the Oakland 49. Rodgers fires to Shepard. Steps out of bounds at the Oakland 43. So this time he gets out ahead of Douglas there, and rolls out of bounds. 2:27 to go, fourth quarter. Detroit has 2 timeouts remaining, plus the 2-minute warning. Rodgers with time. Incomplete. He's looking for James on the crossing route there, and it's incomplete. 3rd and 4 for Detroit. Oakland fans standing to their feet, chanting defense. Possibly the last home game for the Invaders here at the Coliseum. Standing in the shotgun. Rodgers back to pass. He's under pressure. He's going to have to throw it to Shepard. Shepard is tackled at the Oakland 40. He's a yard shy of the first down. And we're going to go to the 2-minute warning. So the ball game can come down to this play here. 4th and 1, ball at the Oakland 40, 2 minutes to go. Detroit trails 34-27. They trail by 7 points. They need to convert this 4th down in order to keep the drive alive. This will be the 10th play of the drive for Detroit. Playing for the right to move on to the divisional round and play the St. Louis Stars next Sunday. Rodgers finishes the consultation with his head coach. He's back into the huddle, calls the play, breaks the huddle. Oakland can hold here. They can pretty much book their tickets to the divisional round. Rodgers from the gun. Needs the first down. Back to pass. Fires. Completes it to Shepard at the 30. It is a first down for Detroit. So they get a fresh set of downs, but they still need to score. Rodgers taking his time, bringing the team down the field. They have 2 timeouts left. Rodgers back to pass. Completes it to James at the 20. James is tackled at the 20-yard line by Joseph. Again, not hurrying up. They're taking their time. Rodgers surveying the field. Throws underneath to Robinson inside the 15. There's a fumble. There's a fumble. Oakland has recovered. Oh my goodness. Oakland has recovered the fumble. Rodgers completed the pass to Robinson. Robinson has the ball drilled out from him by Alexander, and Alexander recovers his own fumble. Oh my goodness. Detroit falls 10 yards shy of tying the game with 51 seconds left. Oh my. And Oakland is ecstatic. Alexander is being mobbed by his teammates on the sideline. 51 seconds left. The defense comes through big time for Oakland. Mahomes will take a knee. Detroit will use one of its 2 remaining timeouts. And Oakland, barring any weird, unforeseen circumstance here, has booked their ticket to move on to the divisional round. Last season, they got as far as the conference championship where they lost to Arizona. It's Mahomes. Lines up under center again in the victory formation. Takes another knee. Detroit uses their last timeout. And so whatever happens here, Oakland's just riding the moment, for this season. They're not thinking about next season and what happens to the team. Mahomes will take another knee. Now, they won't be able to run out the clock all the way. But Kyle Shanahan standing there with the sideline official. They'll be able to run it down to 8 seconds. 8 seconds left. That's when they'll stop the clock. So they'll use their first timeout with 8 seconds remaining. Now, this can be tricky here. Detroit's going to send the house. They have to here to try to block Charlton's punt attempt. And if you're the special teams coach for Oakland, you're just telling him, look, just punt it, just punt it away. You want to avoid block, you want to avoid a penalty, and you definitely want to prevent a run back, a successful run back for a touchdown. So it's not over yet, as Oakland just needs to successfully punt the ball away. And if you're Detroit, you want to still have some time on the clock to be able to run a Hail Mary. They could get the ball for very good field position here. So both teams, coaches are strategizing on the sideline with their players. Players coming out to the field. Officials are conferring with one another. We're seeing several small committee meetings going on here. But bottom line is, Detroit's going to need a miracle here. Oakland just needs to punt it away. So Charlton back to punt inside his own end zone. Detroit going to try to send the house and block it. He gets it away. But it's not a deep punt. This one only sails 29 yards, and it's out of bounds at the Oakland 40. So Aaron Rodgers and the Detroit Wheels, with 3 seconds left, no timeouts, have the ball at the Oakland 40. They have an opportunity to tie the game. Oakland they're going to have so many defensive backs standing near the goal line. Your objective is just knock the ball down. It could come down to the final play. Here we go. From the shotgun, Rodgers back to pass. He's going to fire it downfield. Intended for Shepard, incomplete. Ball game over. Oakland wins. Oakland wins. 34-27 over Detroit. What a game. As Aaron Rodgers and Patrick Mahomes meet at midfield. What a game between these two players. Patrick Mahomes will be the MVP. 16 of 26, 222 yards, 3 touchdowns. And we have the divisional round set. Those are the 8 teams, or the 4. Those are the those are the 16 teams we have left going into the divisional round. Tampa Bay at Toronto, Memphis at Las Vegas. Those are 4. Okay, so there's 8 teams left. I'll get it right. What a great game. I'm just bowled over by what a great game that was. So 8 teams remaining. We started with 12. We lost 4 of them this week. And we pick up 4, the divisional winners, next week. And then on Sunday, you've got London and Orlando and the Oakland Invaders at the St. Louis Stars. Don't forget, folks, to subscribe to the Replay Sports channel, where you can get all this great sports action in our streaming across the board here. Baseball, football. Soon we're going to have basketball, hockey, and hopefully some golf. So stay tuned for that. Again, I'm Glenn Walker. Thank you for watching tonight. Drive safely.